Hi there, Save with Crypto here. Okay, just want to talk about a few things to do with trading crypto on exchanges and a few differences between things like Bitget, ByBit and BloFin. Well, let's start off with the obvious differences is Bitget you can use in the UK. You do need to do KYC, okay. ByBit at the moment you can't use it in the UK, although you can if you've got something like a Palau ID, which I have. So I'm a digital resident of Palau, which is okay. If you don't want to do KYC and you live in any country, you can use BloFin, because at the moment they don't have any KYC whatsoever, and they have no plans to introduce KYC, certainly in 2024. I also think it's going to become quite a large exchange, but we'll see. Anyway, one thing I've always liked about ByBit was the fact that if you're in a trade like this one here that isn't doing very well, this is a Bitcoin USDT one. So in ByBit, that's called the USDT Perpetuals, I think it's called. Here, what it does, it shows you your current unrealized loss, which here is $25. But it also shows you your realized loss as $1.68. Now that is because of the fees, okay? Now, as you may know, with a futures trade, you pay fees every 8 hours. And I think that's common for almost every exchange that I've ever used. And you can see what the fees are by looking at the funding rate here. So, for example, it's 0.026 here. That's actually quite high, by the way. So I'm actually expecting a bit of a crash today. It's normally 0.01. So do be careful today. But I've also, this is really good because it shows you the, realized profit and loss as well as the unrealized. So I know with this, I need to, whatever I do, even if I just want to get out at break even, I need to at least make back the $1.68 to break even. Now in Bitget, it didn't used to show you this. So say for at the moment, this one here, this is a much bigger trade. This one's currently $463 in profit. But it used to say realised profit loss 0 unless you'd taken profit already or unless you'd taken a loss already. So that would normally just say 0. Now it actually says what it actually is. So you can see here that I'm already $45 down on this trade. It is quite a large position size, so like $32,000 because I'm on 5x leverage using a margin of $6,200. So a bigger trade. So I'd need to make back, $45, $50 to break even on this one. So that's something you should bear in mind when, setting your stop losses, that kind of thing. So this, as far as I know, is new, and I can't see any documentation about this at all. So it looks like it's just one of those things they introduced and didn't tell anyone about it. So anyway, it's there. I thought I'd make you aware of that. Now this is actually a feature that I really like. Although it's quite sort of depressing to see your money getting eaten away if you've not taken any profit, it does kind of remind you that you do need to take some profit every now and again. So I think what I might do with this one is just set a take profit up here at about 69.075 just to take a bit, So I'm going to do that with the partial position TP here, which I think that's new as well. So I'm going to go for the price of something like 69,100 maybe. So trigger price of 69,100. Okay. And then you can see you can set the amount you're going to take here. And I just basically want to make sure that covers what I've spent already. So something like that, whatever that is. So let's say about 15%, which would be $99.7, and I think that's what I'll do. I'll just take that as profit. Then of course what you can always do is if you take the profit there and the price comes back down here, you can always add it back in down there and then just keep doing that. Just keep sort of trading the range with a little bit. And I find that's actually quite a good way to just generally accumulate the size of a position. That's kind of what I did at the end of last year. I started off with $2,000 and managed to sort of 100x it, which is one of the better things I've ever done. But that's kind of what I did. I just kept taking partial profit. When the price dropped, went long again, just kept doing that. And that was good timing. Just as I went back to edit that part of the video, the price went up to 69,100 and it did take that partial profit there. So you can see here, where the red arrow is, that's where it took some profit. So now you can see the position size is smaller. It's like $27,500, which is okay because I've got more to add back in if I need to now. And realized profit is $50, unrealized profit 566. So that's great to see this green again, isn't it? Rather than seeing that negative sort of negative 50. So yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that and see how we get on. Which I suppose is a good moment to mention the Bitget trading competition. Now I've got a team. I've got almost a valid team. You need 10 people who are valid traders. I'll show you that in a moment. But the point being here is it's got 2 days and 3 hours before it starts. Okay, and you can win things like a Ferrari, Rolex watch, $500,000, all that kind of thing. It's all good. It's free to enter. All you need to trade with is like 100 USDT. I don't think it has to be in USDT either. If you've got like Bitcoin for the same value, you can do that as well, or any other thing that you can trade with futures. It's not about spot trading, it's about futures trading. Okay, so if you have no knowledge of futures trading, you shouldn't really be doing it. That said, we are going to discuss stuff in the private Telegram group, so you're welcome to join that at savewith.crypto.org/TG, and hopefully there will be people posting their setups in there and giving ideas. I'll certainly be there doing that as well on hopefully a daily basis. And yeah, we'll try and win a load of money. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Even if we don't win a load of money, you're going to learn something. So please do join it. You can join by going to bonus.bitget.com/team. Okay. So if you view my team here are the 11 wonderful people, 8 valid members. That means 8 people are actually actively trading. I need that to be 10 though. You'll need to be in some sort of futures trade for 5 days during the competition period. If you don't do that, you're not going to win, obviously. But for everyone who does do that, you're going to get $10 for free anyway. So there's a bit of free money for you. So there you go, free money at bonus.bitget.com/team. So yeah, I'd love to see you over there. I'd love to see this team a bit bigger. We'll start the competition in 2 days' time. If you like the sound of that, please give the video a like. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got notifications set on all. Any questions, please leave them in a comment down below. And above all, tell your friends.